Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Abby. Today I just wanted to talk about something that is very TMI, but maybe I can help somebody. So that's the point of this video. I want to talk about my labiaplasty experience. So if you don't know what that is, pretty much it's where they snip your labia. They cut it. Now, this is a great surgery if it's like, oh my god, there's food in my teeth. If you have like medically long lips and you like are uncomfortable and it's like causing problems, it's a great surgery in that regard. But for cosmetic reasons, I think that it's kind of ridiculous. So, although I told people that mine was for medical purposes, it was actually pretty much entirely for cosmetic reasons. Because one person one time told me, we were getting steamy, and they were like, this is weird. It looks weird. I was like, oh, okay. So, and I had thought about it briefly before that, but I had never been really that insecure about it. Then I was like, yep, so this is now going to be something that I'm insecure about for the rest of my life. So for the past few years, I've been thinking about getting a labiaplasty, and finally, for my 18th birthday, which was a little over a month ago, my mom was like, this is your gift. Your gift is this labiaplasty. Go to the consultation. I'll pay for it. And I was really excited because I was like, finally, designer coochie time. So I go to the consultation, and immediately I feel a little bit off. Always trust your gut. Please trust your gut. I did not. So what ended up happening was, at the consultation, I was asking a bunch of questions and they weren't really getting answered directly, or I would ask them something and they would give me an answer which ended up being way different than the other answers that they gave me after the surgery. So it was about a month between the consultation and the actual surgery. So within that month, the first 2 weeks of that month, I was fine with it. I was excited even. The second 2 weeks, I was panicking because, oh my god, I'm about to get my cooch cut up, right? And I'm gonna be awake for it. So, pretty much, the Monday before the surgery was last Thursday. So a week ago today, because today is Monday, I suddenly, I was trying to fall asleep and suddenly became incredibly panicked about this situation and was like, oh fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. And I had texted my friend telling her why I couldn't hang out that weekend because she asked what I was doing. And then I told her, and she was like saying how everybody's is supposed to be different and it's sad, like whatever. I was like, oh my god, I know. Where were you? Where were you before I did this? So, because her saying that literally changed me, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm making a mistake. So I'm texting my mom having a panic attack and she's getting mad at me. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the office tomorrow and I'm gonna see if I can cancel or reschedule for like a long time from now. So I asked, I was like, so is there any way I can cancel? And they were like, yeah, but you will lose all $5,700 on this that you spent. And I was like, oh. And so I was talking to my mom, I was like, please, I will pay you back. I will work my ass off. I will get a job even though I don't really have time for one because I'm a full-time student. I will get a job and I will pay off all of this. I promise. And she was like, no, you're fucking doing it. You're doing it. You wanted this for years. You're fucking doing it. I was like, please don't make me. So she made me. And then the day of the surgery, or the night before the surgery, I was with my friend. And had I not been with her and spent the night with her, I probably would have maybe tried to hurt myself so that I could go to the psych hospital so that I wouldn't have to do this. I was genuinely considering it. Don't do stuff like that. But I was considering it. That's how much I did not want to go. I would rather stay in a mental hospital, which is awful, by the way. I would rather have done that than get my cooch cut up, obviously. But the next day, we're going, and I'm like, Mom, I really don't want to do this. And she's like, you're gonna be fine. You're being dramatic. It's gonna be fine. So I'm like, it's not gonna be fine. I did all the research. And the research also showed that, or not showed, but a few people said, they were like, oh yeah, so my plastic surgeon cut my clit right off. And then another girl was like, I lost sensation for the rest of my life. I was like, bitch, that defeats the whole purpose. If I lose sensation down there, what was the point of getting my cooch cut? What was the point of all of that? What's the point of it looking nice if I can't feel it? Anyways, so I pretty much didn't want to do it, right? And I got there, and the front desk people were fucking rude because I was just like a bum, okay? What am I supposed to wear to a surgery? I was wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. They said to bring loose clothes. What was I supposed to wear? You want me to pull up in like a dress? Or pull up in like business casual? Like, hello? Like, fuck off. They were like looking me up and down. I was in my Spider-Man t-shirt and my Old Navy sweatpants. They were like, and then I was like, hey, so like I'm coming in 30 minutes early, and they said if I did that they would give me a Valium. And she was like, okay. I was like, okay. Finally they take me back, and the nurse that took me back was really nice. I changed into a gown, but I was able to keep my hoodie on. Just had to take my pants off. And then I was sitting in this room by myself, panicking, and she gave me the Valium, which didn't help with the panicking. It just made me high-ish, as high as the Valium can really get you. And then they were like, are you good now? I'm like, I guess. So we go back to the operating room, and they're like, you want to play music? And I was like, yeah, Billie Eilish, get that shit cranking. So they were playing Billie, and then I was like, maybe this will be okay. Like, I have Billie. It'll be okay. So then the surgeon comes in, and he's like, you ready, Abigail? And I'm like, yeah, I'm so ready. Yeah. And he's like, it's just gonna be a few injections. It might pinch a little bit. Bitch, that shit didn't pinch. That shit hurt. Ugh, felt awful. He's like, just a little mosquito bite. I was like, mosquitoes from where? Because those mosquitoes have teeth, bitch. That hurt. So, you know, what you would imagine getting a numbing injection in your coochie lips feels like. Not fun. Especially when he had to do, like, my clit. That shit hurt. So, then, I was laying there after he did the injections. I did really good. I was really brave. They were like, you're doing really good. And I was like, I know. They're asking about school and stuff, and I was like, I hate these people. They're pretending to be interested in me. But then I was like, yo, I can still kind of feel stuff. And he was like, it's fine. You're fine. It'll be fine. So he starts cutting on the right side, and it hurt a little bit, but I was like, it's bearable. Maybe this is just gonna be what it is. Like, it's a little pain, you know. What's a little pain, right? And he stitched it up, which was a very weird sensation. But then he started to go, like, he was like, okay, now we're gonna do the upper part, and then we're gonna do the left side. And I was like, okay. And then he was touching and moving stuff around. I was like, oh, I can actually, like, fully feel I can feel your hand. Like, I can really feel it, like, full feeling. And he was like, it's fine. I was like, I think I need more injections. And he was like, no, the ones that I gave you will last for 6 hours. I was like, well, they haven't even started. Like, they're not even, I can't feel it. Like, I can't feel the numbing working. And he was like, no, it's fine. I was like, okay. He's like, it'll kick in. And I'm like, okay. And he immediately started cutting, and I felt all of it. Every little bit. I felt everything. Having your labia cut off feels exactly how you would imagine it feels. So, I was like, oh my god. I was like, fuck. I was like cursing really loud. I was like, fuck, oh my god, that fucking hurts. Like, fucking stop. He's like, I'm almost done. You're doing so good. Like, the nurses were like, they were holding me down, and they're like, you're doing so good. Or they weren't cutting, but they were holding my legs down, and they're like, you're doing so amazing, Abigail. Also, I hate that they call me Abigail. I told them to call me Abby. They didn't. They're like, you're doing so amazing, Abigail. You're doing amazing. What do you do for school? Like, what do you want to do for work? Like, what's this? Like, where do you get your hair done? Like, your nose ring is so cute. Who does your lashes? I'm like, fuck off. Like, fuck off. I'm in fucking pain. I can't answer your fucking questions. And then finally he stopped and I was sobbing, obviously. And he was like, you did great. You did great. I was like, bitch. And they were like, okay, now you can come off the table, whatever. You can get changed. We'll give you some ibuprofen. Ibuprofen? Are you fucking kidding me? I take ibuprofen for a headache. Ibuprofen for getting skin removed from my body, like chopped off like that. And like 26 stitches. Ibuprofen is crazy. That's very interesting. Interesting how you could give me a Valium, but you couldn't give me like some Oxy or something. That makes me sound like a drug addict. I'm not. But they gave me Oxy for my wisdom teeth removal. Why couldn't you give me Oxy for this? Because I know you have some. I know it. So then I got to the lobby and my mom was like, how'd it go? And I was like, it was fucking awful. Exactly how I thought it was going to be. It was awful. She was like, just silent the whole entire ride back. Bitch thought I was being dramatic. And then I get back in bed. I'm in so much pain at this point. I tell her that I felt everything and she's like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know how to help you. And then my friend came over because I was like, please come over, please. I'm gonna die. And she helped me. It was really embarrassing, actually. I was in a diaper and she was like helping me and I was like, oh, well, this is my life. It was also more embarrassing because I'm romantically interested in her, so I was like, oh, this is a great start. I love that you're seeing me like this. This is so great for me. But for some reason she still likes me. I think I'm in a very confusing situation right now because she's giving me nothing to work with. Anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, so she came over every single day, which was great, which is very helpful to me. And also distracting me from the pain because, oh my god, the pain. Hurt to stand, hurt to walk, hurt to sit, hurt to lay down. Just hurt all the time. Hurt to ice it, hurt to not ice it, hurt to shower, hurt to pee. Everything. I'm also incredibly constipated because I just haven't been up and moving until today. And also, like, I just can't eat very much because I have been, like, just not feeling good. Especially with the meds that I'm on, they just, like, make me not have an appetite. Oh, see, now she liked my message on Instagram, but she can't respond to my text. That's crazy work. Anyways, so pretty much I was in excruciating pain. Lost so much blood yesterday that I fainted in the kitchen. So, and they gave me ibuprofen. Like, what? What do you mean, ibuprofen? Anyways, so finally today I was able to get up and do stuff. It was painful, but I had to get up. I had to get out. Couldn't go to school today, even though in the consultation they told me I'd be fine after 3 days. Taking the long weekend from Thursday to Sunday, I'd be fine. But then after the surgery, I was like, I'm still good to go back to school on Monday, right? You think I'll be good by then? They're like, maybe take a full week off. And I was like, girl, maybe you should have told me that so I could tell my teachers that, because I can't just be ditching school like that. I have in-class activities to do. So, anyways, that was a terrible experience. I definitely experienced some medical malpractice, which is crazy. But yeah, so if you are thinking about getting a labiaplasty for any reason other than medical necessity, do not do it. I'm not saying that your experience will be like as bad as mine, but I'm saying there is a risk factor that there are things bad that could happen to you. And don't go. If you want to know where I go or where I went, I will tell you, but I don't think that I want to say it publicly on here because I don't want to get in trouble. So if you see this, probably not a lot of people are going to see this, but if you do see this by chance, please, like, if you want to know where not to go, please message me, because I really don't want you to experience the same thing that I did. That would suck. I don't want more girls to go through that. And if you ever decide to do it and you get this gut feeling that it's not the right thing for you to do, don't do it. Please. Or if you really, really need to do it, or you really, really want to do it, block off 2 weeks of nothing, okay? And secure some high intensity pain medicine. And also have somebody there for you, because my mom left me to go dog sit her situationship's dog. So if I had not had my friend and my neighbor helping me, I would have been all on my own and not been able to do anything at all. So I will say, get people, block off time, find a good surgeon, trust your gut, and also get a postnatal. That's what this pink box over here, no, that's my suitcase, pink box thingy over here, get like the Frida Mom postnatal kit. It's helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. My TikTok is 0_ I think I'm funny _0. Follow me on there and message me on there. I would say follow me on Instagram, but my account is private, so I probably won't accept your request. But my TikTok is public. So anyways, I love you guys, and I hope that you don't make the same mistake that I did. Bye.